Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're watching. Well, today I'm going to tackle this mess of weed tree thing going on. It's quite wide, and in order to start on the tree, I'm going to have to weed eat my way up to it, so I'm not, in the weeds. So anyway, it's going to be a big project, and it's going to take a long time, probably a couple days maybe, to get it all nice and cleaned up. But it's not going to get done unless I get started. So let's get busy. String's not coming out. It's like this long. It's a hindrance. Also, I found a den. I stuck one of those branches down there. It went all the way. I'm hoping that it's a den for rats, but a snake has not gone in there. Because that is the thing, when they leave the hole, like say one of them got killed and didn't come back to the hole, snakes just take over. And so let's hope that's not the case. Anyway, I'm going to get the metal rake and see if I can rake out some of the dry grass that'll just break off and I can get it out of the way. And then I got to fix that weed eater. Always fixing that weed eater. Okay, Lee fixed the weed eater string for me, and so what I thought about doing is moving away from the big cluster over to this pear tree right here, because around it is overgrown. And so I will clean this up first, making my way towards the big mess. And little task before big task, it won't feel so daunting. Okay, that part's looking pretty good, as you saw. I got this big, gigantic mound of grass that I've got to take over there to the grass mulch area. Lee says there's 2 bunny rabbits living in there. He sees 2 holes in there, so we're just adding to their den. I wanted to turn it over because, you know, you're supposed to turn it, but if there's rabbits living, then we don't want to. However, I did find a den over here, and I'm not sure if it's, again, the rats or if it's the rabbits. We have those too. I've seen the rabbits, I've seen rats. I haven't seen the rats running around. I see the rats when the cats kill the rats. The bunny rabbits I actually see hopping around. Surprisingly enough, they left the garden alone. They could eat the carrot tops. I wouldn't care. But anyhow, we're not doing carrots. We're doing cleanup. So I'm going to take myself a little break, go get me some lunch, and then we're going to come back and we're going to tackle this mound by getting it out of here. And I've got some branches that can go. And then when it's cleared, we'll start again. And this time we'll get to this big, gigantic thing. I think I'm going to go over on that side and work this way because it's some of the branches are in the pathway that we use, and one of them's hanging over. So we're gonna work on this side and kind of narrow it down a little bit. So anyway, that's in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't bring today was my fan. There's a slight little breeze. The fan works really nicely, but sometimes that the little fan noise because it's so close to my ears, gets annoying. So, but I also know why you don't put sunscreen on your face, because when you sweat and it drips, it goes in your eye and it burns really bad. So, no more sunscreen on the face. Okay, we're going to tackle this side of this mess. There's a branch that comes over. We're going to cut that down first so we don't hit it, and then we'll just start pushing this back. So, whether we like it or not, let's get busy. See, it's coming along. It's coming along slowly, but it's coming along. So anyway, I'm gonna take me a shade break just to get out of the sun for a little bit because it's really hot. I'll get some drink while I'm there. Don't go anywhere. We got more work to do after I get back. Okay, well, I've dug into that tree. It's hardly, when I look at it, I think, oh gosh, it doesn't look like I did anything. Of course, if you compare it to the very beginning, which I guess I could put a little clip of the very beginning next to where it is now. Whew, I am so tired though. I'm moving slow, and I'm gonna have to go get something to drink. Look what time it is, and decide whether I want to just pursue today or stop. So don't go anywhere while I make my decision, and you'll see what it is when I get back. Okay, well that's it for me. I've cleaned up what I can. I'm going to go ahead and put the tools away. I'm leaving those 2 piles there. They're going to have to wait till the burn pile goes down some. They're green and the burn pile's way too full. Also, I have a wheelbarrow full of straw that I'm just going to go ahead and leave right there because I need to work on this again, and I'll probably be here tomorrow working on it. So anyway, it's been a long day, and it's starting to come along there, but there was such a mess that it's slow going. Thank you for watching, y'all. You be sure to like, share, press that notification bell, subscribe. Go ahead and leave us a comment. God bless you all. Bye-bye.